Hey everybody, I'm Gino Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Some of the biggest questions I have for movies this year are things like, will Captain America Civil War be good? Or will there be that breakout hit? If I had to ask a question about today's movie, it would be, did we need or even want this?
First, a bit of a movie history lesson. While Kristen Stewart led Snow White and the Huntsman did fairly well financially, an affair between director Rupert Sanders and Stewart would alter the plans for a sequel. Universal Pictures would instead focus the franchise on Chris Hemsworth's character, the Huntsman, trying to bank on his rising popularity. This last weekend, we got to find out if this was a good idea. I didn't really care for the first film, so I really wasn't looking forward to this one. So here we go with the Huntsman, Winter's War. I meant to say war. Playing off the story of the Huntsman's wife being very much alive, the two have to work together to stop the evil Queen's sister, who is basically evil Elsa from Frozen. The plot of this movie is, for lack of a better word, boring. The action's pretty lackluster, the CG seems like it didn't even improve from the first time around. The love stories, and there are 3 by the way, are all cringeworthy, especially between the Huntsman and his wife. There are plots practically stolen from Frozen, Game of Thrones, and other better fantasy stories. Here's something that's also kind of crazy. They didn't even write Snow White out of the story. Sure, we see her, but only the back of her head, and there is no mention, none, of the Huntsman being in love with her. They should have just recast her if the character was going to be in the movie. They could have gotten someone like Teresa Palmer, who if you colored her hair brunette is a dead ringer for Stewart. Maybe if this one would have been successful, they would have recast, but her character's presence had no real bearing on the story anyway, so it didn't matter. Long story short, there really isn't any reason for this movie to even exist. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, what movie is the most pointless of them all? You know where I'm going with this. Look, I know that they were trying to save a franchise both financially and from public embarrassment, but this is one time they should have just let it go. Until next time, I'm Gino Reynolds from The Real Opinion.